Well, for 9 seasons, audiences have been hooked by one of the deadliest jobs on earth, crab fishing. Well, now in its landmark 10th season, the hit Discovery Channel series Deadliest Catch is reeling in even more drama.
Yeah, joining us on the couch is the captain of the Wizard, Keith Colburn. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Great to be here, ladies.
So why do you think people love Deadliest Catch? I mean, I know I love it because it's just addicting.
Because it's, I mean, I hear this all the time. It's one of the only real shows on TV.
Right.
I mean, the waves are real.
Right.
The ice is real. You know, the cramped quarters, the miserable conditions, the sleep deprivation, all that is real.
I was going to say, they can't script the storms or
no, you can't
like
script
that.
a 30-foot wave. They just show up.
Let's give you a little sneak peek of what it looks like. Here's a clip from the show.
Yes! We're on a mission, man. See if we can get the rest of this crab before the fleet does. We're now one step ahead. We're like one millimeter ahead. But that's all it takes.
Now, just seconds ago, you mentioned the sleep deprivation, the weather conditions, and you've been crab fishing for more than 25 years now. What keeps you going back if it's so rough?
That right there.
The
yeah, when you get on, I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, it's basically an underwater treasure hunt. And when you get on full pots of king crab like that, I mean, you know, there's a few $1,000s worth of crab right there. And we're pulling those pots every 3 minutes.
Now,
so.
how many months out of the year are you actually out there?
We leave in September. We get home in April. So we get about a month off for Christmas. And we're pretty much on the water most of the time.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, this winter, we first 44 days, we were on the beach 68 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's nonstop work all the time. Now, also this season, let's talk about that. You also faced another battle, obviously, with Capitol Hill. And how did that government shutdown really affect you and your business?
The shutdown actually had us really pretty concerned because we have to have our crab delivered by the middle of November. We don't start until the middle of October. If we don't have our crab into the processors so that they can get it to Japan in time, then we miss the New Year's market. And about 60%, 70% of our crab goes to the Japanese New Year. Yeah, it's a big tradition over there. If you go to someone's house, you present them with a present. Usually it's food. So, and king crab being like one of the nicest things on the planet, is it's a big sell over there. So if we miss that, we're going to lose 70% of our market.
Yeah, but this was documented. Were you nervous at all to go in front of them and testify? And
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's always a little different testifying in front of guys in suits. I mean, I'd rather take on a bunch of waves than guys in suits.
I think
anyone
would, exactly.
Successfully.
Well, now talk to us about the battle, and we see it almost every season between the young and the seasoned. Now, this season, you know, you have some advice for the younger crews to create their own legacy. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's, I guess, needs to earn their stripes in the Bering Sea, and it's not an easy thing to do. So you've got the, you know, the younger kids that are starting to take over boats, trying to make a mark, you know, improve themselves. You got the older guys like myself, and that's the thing that's weird. I didn't realize all of a sudden one day I turned around, I'm talking to another captain, and we're like talking about our kids in high school and his kids going to college. We're like, wait a second, when did we become the old timers out here? But you know, you blink and it happens.
Yeah.
And crab fishing is obviously a male-dominated industry, but this season we see Sig's 18-year-old daughter, who's a deckhand, right? And you also have a son and daughter. Daughter's name is Sienna?
Sienna.
All right, so if we turn the tables here, what would you do if Sienna kind of wanted to join forces here and join the Wizard in some capacity?
Oh my
would
God.
you be too overprotective, or would you let her in?
No, I would probably be too overprotective.
Yeah.
I think, you know what, I think my daughter's too smart for that.
Really? Oh, so what do you think?
No, Mandy is a great girl. You know, I've known Mandy since she was this tall, and
is that look at them? Oh, father and daughter.
Yeah.
What do you think?
She's just like her dad. She's a Norwegian, man. She's stubborn. So.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, what do you think would drive her to want to take up the family practice?
Just that.
Really?
It's family practice. It's a tradition in that family. They've been doing it for, you know, over a century now. And, you know, Sig doesn't have any boys, so Mandy works all summer long on the boat, on the Northwestern. So she said, I want to try it in the winter.
Going in season.
Oh, yeah, no, it's totally different.
Yeah. Okay, now you and your wife have been together for more than 2 decades, right?
Yes.
What's the secret? You talk about being away for months at a time. Is that the secret?
That's probably the secret, yeah. Yeah, they can't wait for you. The wife can't wait for you to get home, and then they can't wait for you to ship out again.
Oh.
Yeah. So
you guys make it work.
I gotta know, how big is the biggest king crab you've ever caught? How big do they get?
just over 20 pounds.
Oh.
Which is, I mean, the legs are like that big around, and they're
And how
like
much, I mean, do you sell one of those for? Just one king crab? How much would that go for about?
Average king crab's probably $50 to $80 per crab.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wow, a 20-pounder could be, oh, look at that nice watch there.
Yeah.
It's gotta come in one piece intact, right?
Captain Colburn, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
The Deadliest Catch premieres tonight at 9 p.m. on the Discovery Channel. Make sure you check it out. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, Captain.